Paul Stokes, backstage at the 2013 Q Awards. I'm joined by Vampire Weekend's Ezra and Chris, and you have been named the best act in the world today, just right now. How are you feeling?
It's an amazing honor.
Trying to soak it in, trying to, feel it to its fullest.
You have to make the most of today, really.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, this obviously was voted for by fans, so does that make it a little bit more special?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I feel like we really feel connected to our fans, and it's a nice feeling that after 5 years we still got a fan base. I mean,
it's not bad for a college band, because most college bands split up when you graduate, yet you guys are sort of clinging on in there.
Yeah, no, especially because when we first came out, a lot of people thought all we were was a college band, singing about college, dressing like college. So, I think a lot of people, if you ask them, if you went to the Q Awards 2008 and you did a poll of all the people who were there and said, these cats going to be best act in the world in 5 years, a lot of people would say, hell no, fuck those guys, get them out of here.
Yeah, here you still are.
That's right.
Feels good.
They obviously had a great record out this year, Modern Vampires of the City. A lot of variety on that record. You worked with a producer for the first time. How was the experience of putting it together?
We worked with an outside producer for the first time, because Rostam produced our previous records and he co-produced this one. But Ariel is great. It was we had recorded one song in Mexico, but for the most part we had made all our records in New York, and it felt good to get out to LA and do a lot of work there and kind of get away from home and try making a record a different way.
It gives you a lot of variety vocal-wise as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that's the hard part of making an album, is you got to sound like yourself the whole way through, but nobody wants to hear a record that's, the same song over and over again. And so that's what we always strive for, is to kind of explore different moods, vocally, instrumentally, whatever.
Now, obviously, as well as the album, you've been playing some pretty big gigs. You did the Barclays Centre in New York. You've got the O2 in London coming up. How are you enjoying the arenas?
Well, it doesn't feel that weird, honestly. Like, I think, if it was right off the bat, we'd probably feel crazy. But, now we've been touring for 6 years. We've played venues all over the world, all sorts of festivals, different sizes. So, yeah, in some ways, it just feels good. Playing at home and at Barclays was just a good feeling. Not nervous.
So what's sort of next for you guys? Have you obviously took more touring, but have you thought about the next step for the band?
Well, I mean, we're always thinking about where we could go musically. I mean, that's kind of like the exciting part, is thinking about what could come next in that capacity. In terms of actually how to go about making it, where, logistics, scheduling, that's a little bit hard to think about when we're still on the road and have all these big shows coming up.
Baby.